Welcome back, sports fans, to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is Florida Panthers' worst three jerseys. Shrems and John, take it away.
Now, everyone thinks of Florida's a very new team, but it's been a long time now.
Yeah, they've established themselves and right off the bat, Stanley
Had
Cup
the
appearance.
I
Like
mean,
they went into it.
1996, they make it 4 years in. Like, what a ridiculous run. Rat tricks all around,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
really the look's been downhill ever since. Maybe.
No, it 100% has, and it wasn't until like the past couple years that they've really honed in. But that's not this show. This
That's
show
not
is
this
the
show.
worst.
So let's take a look at these ideas. You can see what we're wearing now and how it contrasts with
Number 3.
the Reebok version that they went through. Oh yeah, look, red is coming back. This is great. Look how great we are. And then everyone looked at it and went, ugh, really? This is what you're doing. So it is the worst of the Reebok Edge era. Everything changed in 2007. The whole thing, major cash grab because like, oh look, they changed the pattern. They got rid of hemline stripes everywhere because the original designs were all going to be tucked in, and before the hockey players are like, no, no. Um, this stripe, just all the blue touching red.
This incomplete stripe, you say?
Right, yeah. Now here, like, there's no good reason for this not to stop. And when you don't have this customized, you can be like, oh, the number goes. No, the number doesn't go there. It goes further up. But at least it's contrasting colors. Edmonton did, and they failed to do even that. So
Yeah.
it's just random stripe that stops. Um, on the back, Adidas is starting to do this, which is probably good. They're taking a hike. But it was nicknamed the Reeboks. Like, why does this stripe stop? The stripe just stops just so that the Reebok logo can be extra highlighted. Yay, corporations.
That's branding for you.
Yeah, I mean, it just everything about this is just a swing and a miss, taking a great look and butchering it. And failing to understand basic things of design. Blue and red never touch in this because they're both just such high contrast colors. Here it's all over the place, and the gold is in there as well. Like, just none of the things that make it a quality jersey are happening here.
Yeah.
Plus, you ever notice these are two different colors? The cat and the stripe are very different.
Is that the same color as this? No, this is dark.
Yeah, no, that's the same gold, not the same gold as the cat.
Speaking of.
Oh well.
Oh, number 2, you say?
Yeah, we're gonna go something much more modern, and something therefore retro. The current reverse retro.
It's nice. No. It's very good. And if you need to adjust your television sets at home to tone it down a little bit, but with this being in front of us now, if you wanted to go out and make money on a franchise that didn't have a lot of like deviation and a lot of things to go off of, you go like all out and you make it the gaudiest thing ever. And this thing is becoming very difficult to find.
I had to rush and buy one because they were selling out everywhere. Yep. I couldn't understand, like, oh, how did I get this so like someone told me it looks like it just looks like a 90s pool safety video. And ever since then, I just like that's all I see in it.
Cannot see it.
But everyone loves it. It is ugly as sin. One of the few times where a shoulder patch ends up being promoted to a main logo. Like that's why can't I get this? Oh god. Yeah, like one of the few times that actually happens. It's goofy. This is by no means a primary crest. The blue is just so weird.
But that is South Florida. Like, you want to stand out, you want to pop. When they first announced that they were going to do something like completely off the wall, I envisioned like an electric pink and like
the Miami
the Miami Vice look.
Yes.
Which we're at the time of this video we're gonna see in the upcoming weeks in the All-Star game in South Florida. So they are embracing this whole idea of bright, bold, bright sky, bright sun. Like, I get it. It's just as a gimmick. Like, if this were a fashion jersey, not to be worn on ice, that's cool.
It would, yeah, no, it would be very good at that. And then the question of where does this blue come from?
Oh,
well, that's where our worst jersey is.
Number 1.
There's so much wrong with it, and I guess I should put them side by side for just a moment. We'll put them back there at the end as we usually do. But like this baby blue is meant to be evocative, like that's where they got it. And the shoulder patch was used here for this third jersey. Same thing, right? That's where that's its antecedent. But There's so much, and so they wore these. The JetBlue jerseys is what they're nicknamed. They might have actually been sponsored secretly.
Right. The rumors again. Good lore.
That JetBlue sponsored this thing. It just, if this looks South Florida, this looks the opposite.
Yeah, very much so.
It is not a South Florida jersey.
It's a regal blue. Like, this is a nice blue. This is a good accent blue.
I've
I wouldn't
seen
use it
junior
as a
teams use this, and it looks great.
Sure. Then the crest. Like, where did this come from?
Well, so like roundels are just a trend. Like as soon as the Penguins wore it in the Winter Classic, everyone was like, "Well, that's an easy way to have a logo. You can make a very weak logo and make it a very good logo." And everyone had a roundel. But do you ever notice cat doesn't have whiskers? There's no whiskers on that cat. How did they screw that up? I don't like it. Would actually been probably a pretty good design thing to fit in there and make it pop just a little better, because the ears pop out over the roundel, but no whiskers. It has no sense of what space it's taking up.
Now, that being said, everything being said here about this jersey, this is probably $200, if not $300.
Oh, they're stupid rare
If you
now.
can find one. If you can find one.
And even so, I have it in a 3X with the tag still on it, and it's going to stay that way because I can't wear this anymore. With good things, but like to try and find one I could wear to a game in South Florida, I've been unable to do it.
Nope.
They are stupid rare, largely forgotten, and the reverse retro has made the baby blue a little more popular with it. But there's no way that this is going to make a comeback because of this. Not enough people are making that connection, so it's goofy.
Yeah, it is goofy.
But when it comes to Florida, we have a botched, we have garish, and we have not Florida, and I think that's a pretty good list for this.
Rearrange them. Do something different to them. Add something in, take something away. Let us know.
So, don't forget to give us a comment. And then, so I guess that's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, take us out.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and tune in for another episode of Ugly Thirds.